for sent, du for blakk til å handle. Har ikke vasket gulvet eller bært noe ved, men far har vært på
One day we got this invitation to play a tribute concert for a rock legend in Norway who died, and we were invited as the only rap group on that concert. We thought it was a better way to make a tribute to him by playing one of his songs as a rock group. I have played bass since I was 12, even though I was a rapper, but none of the other guys had ever played before. It sounded terrible. I was so embarrassed every time we should play concert because none of the other guys could play. Yeah, then it got more serious. But you know, a lot of guys in Norway, they know us from before, and I guess some of the old fans has come along with the new group. The most difficult thing was to learn to play as a band, because we always used, you know, 2 turntables and 4 microphones. Playing a rock concert is so much better than playing a hip-hop concert because of the energy and because of the, you know, the instruments, the loud sound on stage. When you're finished a yoga fire concert, you're totally sweaty and exhausted. But when you finish a hip-hop concert, it's like you just walk like this for 2 hours. When we started playing, we have to start to play punk music because that was the only thing we could do.
Okay.
Because the guys couldn't play very well. So we had to play like straight up punk with 3 chords. That was all we could do. And after a while, as the guys got better on their instruments, we could make songs that were a little bit more sophisticated.
Släpp Janne fri. Släpp Janne fri.
It's a lot of Norwegian groups, actually. There's a band called Turbo Negro, and you should definitely check it out. They're not existing anymore, but it's a legendary Norwegian group. And a lot of different other groups like Dum Dum Boys. When we grew up, we used to listen to 70s rock, like Led Zeppelin and things like that. And later on, we started listening to, of course, White Stripes and Queen of the Stone Age is an important band for us. The thing is, we were the first hip-hop group to rap in Norwegian. And I think that was one of the reasons for our great success as hip-hoppers. And when we started to play rock songs, we made English lyrics, but you know, we didn't feel we could express ourselves the same way in a language that we doesn't speak very well. So we went back to Norwegian lyrics, and I think in Norway it's pro, but of course we might never be worldwide stars, I guess. Even though we are popular in Norway, it's hard to make a living, you know. So there is, of course, superstars in Norway who has paparazzis and that kind of stuff, but I don't think there's anyone with cameras outside my window just now. For me, it's good because I do a lot of different stuff, and I work as a film composer. I make music, no problem. And the other guys, they play in the band and they do different stuff. One of them is an editor in a magazine, and one of the guys with the Davy Crockett hat, he's actually a doctor. You know, we had to pay for our own videos and records and stuff. This summer, we actually started to earn some money on it, but for the last 4 years, we just had it as a you could call it like a full-time hobby or something. We were talking about how we could make the next concert legendary. And we were thinking all kinds of stuff. Someone said, how about your buddy the one who always puts different stuff up his ass on after parties. Yeah, that might be something. So we invited a friend of ours to come to the concert on stage and to put different stuff up his ass. And he started with a screwdriver, and the audience were like, wow. And then he took a chair and he put it upside down, and he sat down on the chair's leg, and he then he found a bottle of champagne, and he opened it, and he stuffed it in his ass, and afterwards he drank it, and the next thing, and then he went off stage, and we thought, okay, that was weird shit, but it was fun. Next thing we know, he's back on stage, and he's carrying this sledgehammer. You know, a huge sledgehammer, 2 hands sledgehammer, like this. And, you know, it's like this big. And he's putting it on the floor. And he's... It was like his eyes were popping out of his face. It was like...
And what did
that was definitely one of the concerts I remember.
What did the doctor say?
We never tried it again. The doctor was shocked. I think that's the best part of being in a rock group, because you can dress like a freak and nobody notice. Because when we were kids, the rock star, they always wore like top hats and woman clothing and whatever they came up with. So, you know, as a rapper, you just have to wear your jeans and your sweater, but when you're a rock star, you can dress like whatever you want to. So that's the funniest thing, to try to find nice costumes and yeah, nice outfits like this leather hat.
That's good.
We're not trying to be arrogant or acting like superstars. We're just trying to be a bunch of nice people having fun and doing whatever we feel like. I think it was very important because most journalists in Norway, I don't think they thought that we were doing this for real. You know, I think they thought we were doing it just as a joke or something. Because probably, you know, the costumes and the fact that we were hip-hoppers, but when we won that MTV award, it was, I think things changed a little bit. First thing first, we're in studio right now. We're working with a new producer. We might try to get a major record deal. We have an agent in Denmark. We have an agent in Sweden, and hopefully we'll go touring there. Even though we're singing in Norwegian, I think it's possible.